So it looks like we're getting one step closer to finally meeting William. Now, will William be exactly how we expect? Who knows? But we're gonna be breaking down a lot pertaining to William, where possibly William is, what has happened to William, and we're gonna be going over your theories and predictions that you all left on the videos, which I really appreciate, and you guys have such great theories. But if you do enjoy the video, remember to leave a like and share it, and also feel free to subscribe for more. And if you're new. Now let's go ahead and start out by talking about our very first time that we even hear about William. And the first time we hear about William is in the end of book 2, chapter 1, which takes place in the alleys. Now there's a note when you escape and it says, hey, Willow, please look after William while I am gone. And this note was signed by Daisy. So when we first get introduced to William, and remember, this actually takes place in the past. Now, I think that obviously that Willow was in charge of William at the time, and possibly William was even in the map alleys, but we didn't know because obviously, Willow would have been looking after William. But when we made the arrest, me, Doggy, our character, and Doggy, that left William out there possibly alone for a little bit longer than expected, and maybe William got infected. Now, I also want you to think about this from a different angle. If William was actually Willow's brother or related to, Willow, would it really make sense that Daisy would have written that note that, Willow should take care of William? I think that would be almost a no-brainer if William, let's say, was related to Willow, but that's just a theory and a thought. But it could be that Daisy left the note because Daisy is actually the one that stumbled upon William and then was already friends with Willow and was like, okay, well, there's another wolf here. Maybe, Willow can look after William, being that they are both wolves, and wolves should come and run into packs. They should run in packs at least. They're stronger that way. So that's just a thought there. However, though, Willow definitely has a strong and a hard spot for William, but something has possibly happened to William because we don't see him anymore. There are notes here and there, but there is something I want to point out, which is actually in the trailer. So we are actually coming up on chapter 6, and there's 3 things in the trailer that we have not seen yet. And being the fact that we are getting 2 endings, I'm feeling like we're gonna get either all these scenes in here. Now, the scenes that I'm talking about is we have Pony that's walking in the snow, looking like he found possibly a military base. We also have, George, who is on a boat, which looks like, you're traveling possibly with Zuzi and everyone. And then in the final scene, we have someone in the room that is a shadow figure, but is infected. Now, I want to break this down just a little bit because there's a big theory that is out there, and even that we've also thought of too, that William is actually the one in this office. And this also makes a lot of sense. I'm reading the comments and a lot of you have been saying that this is William in the office. Now, I'm going to break down and say why I think this is William and why I think it could maybe possibly not be William. Now, one of the reasons is that in the trailer, it's a pig outline, and everyone is always thinking that this is Penny. This is Penny in there because it's a pig outline. But do remember though, in the end of chapter 9 or in the end of Cities, it did actually turn out that, this shadow figure was also a pig as well. So I don't know if Minitoon did this to not just straight give it away, but let's say in this room is, quote unquote, William. That would totally make sense. Willow is also hiding something in her office that she does not want anyone to know of. Tiggery knows this and wants to get in the office and really find out what or who it is, but I feel like whoever it is can also control the infection. Now let's also think that maybe William is patient 0. We haven't really heard anything about patient 0 at all. Patient was given substance 128. What if this potion in the end of the trailer is substance 128 and William is actually patient 0? Just a thought. We still have Mrs. P out there. We still have all these other characters, but it's just a thought. So anyway, if Willow is hiding William in the office, This is going to be amazing. The door is broken down in the trailer, so I think we're definitely going to figure out exactly what is going to be happening, and hopefully we see Willow or William in chapter 6. But I'm going to go ahead and get to your theories now because you guys have some really good theories. So let's go ahead and start talking about them. Aquil Husan says, theory, Mr. Stitchy is basically creating voodoo dolls of Piggy characters and controlling them through the voodoo dolls. So this whole time we thought that the Piggy infection is behind all of this. Well, it is, but the reason why the infected piggies are going crazy is not because of the infection, but it's because of Mr. Stitchy controlling the infected through the voodoo dolls. Mr. Stitchy has appeared in 5 piggy maps: the house, the forest, the school, the carnival, and the alleys, and different incidents have occurred at the 5 piggy maps where Mr. Stitchy has appeared. Like, for an example, the house was where the piggy family was and got infected. The forest was where Doggy became and got infected. The school is where we, the player, fainted. In the sewers, where we met Mr. P at the end of book 1, chapter 5. The carnival, where the Foxy got infected. The alleys, where William Wolf went missing. So this explains that Mr. Stitchy is doing something very dark, and he's behind all of this. Keep in mind that Mr. Stitchy is a paranormal creature, and he has the ability to do anything paranormal. I'm pretty sure Penny Pig is somehow also related to this situation. Wow, that was such a very detailed breakdown. That was like incredible, and I have nothing really extra to say to that. That was just amazing. RB717 says, I think that William is controlling Mary, and he is trying to get it to tell Willow to let me out of her office. Wow. Michael says, theory, you probably won't see this, but I might be right. So, you know that the Stitch is at the beginning of alleys, and he was taken out on every map. That might mean he is captured or something. Mary might have taken his body, but the transformation didn't work. They couldn't move, and they changed Mr. Stitchy, can probably still have control of his body, which is now Mary. Before he captured Willow, told him to do this to Mary, could get past everyone as a broken toy. Mary can get the cure and give it to William, who Willow has locked up. Wow. 5674 Muhammad says, I am assuming Willow and Pony knows about the eye, so there is something Willow is hiding in her office, and we don't know, so guess she put the eye in the safe place so she can see what's going on. The insolence, and the next chapter will be TSP base or sewers 2 or sewers part 2 or flashback on what happened to William. I really hope we get some more context on what happened to William. It's almost like Mrs. P. So hopefully around that time we kind of get something about Mrs. P and we get something about William. Leaf Person says, theory, the thing that Willow Wolf is hiding in her office is Mr. Stitchy and Mary, and Tigery might find out sooner or later. This is a bit more, but Pony did something that resulted into William Wolf dying or being infected. That's why Willow said, this is for you, William. Willow is working with the insolence to get William Wolf back. I definitely think that is right. I think something has definitely happened to William, and Willow is trying to do everything in her power to make sure, and whether that is getting these voodoo dolls, Mary, Mr. Stitchy, summoning things to really try and get maybe William back, I think that's what she's doing. And last up, the Big Gamer says, do you think you are being too obvious with these theories? Mr. Stitchy might be controlling Mary. It is true, but do you think the reason Willow wants revenge is because Mary was created by William and attacked him? And this is the reason of the revenge that Willow wants, and the reason William is infected. And what if there's a fight between Penny to Stitchy, but Stitchy needed help by William's creation? That has vanished, Stitchy and Mary stayed I guess bonded, but still controlled. These are all ghosts. It makes a lot of sense. I really like that a lot, and that was so good. And there it is. What are some of your theories on William Wolf? I would love to hear them down below in the comments. But thank you all so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it, and also feel free to subscribe for more if you're new. And if you want to show your further support to me, you can always use star code BIGB2 when purchasing Robux or premium. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.